Investors and traders are coming off yet another blockbuster week for the stock market. Dan Deming at KKM Financial is good to go with what to watch this week. Dan, what is on your list?
Number one, the general momentum in the market, maintaining this upward momentum. NASDAQ still challenging the highs from July, but we are seeing the S&P and the Dow continuing to move higher and make new all-time highs. Fed speak throughout the week is going to be important because of the data points highlighted by the jobs data at the end of the week. As now we know, the Fed isn't overly concerned with inflation, but is much more focused on the labor market. So we're going to get several readings this week on the labor market.
Dan, you've been closely watching the bond market for us. Are you still seeing demand for debt?
The demand for our debt continues to remain strong. And as long as that continues to be a theme in the market, I think that that's going to keep things somewhat in check moving forward from an equity value standpoint, as well as the bond market. But when you look at the bond market as a whole, it does feel to me they are discounting a little bit of the exuberance that was priced in as far as the amount of rate cuts going into 2025.
Do you think there will be fewer rate cuts by the Fed?
I think that the Fed's going to be very pragmatic. And the fact that the market had so many cuts priced in through March of next year, we may not necessarily get that many cuts, particularly when you look at the economic activity. And also, Angie, as we move into this week's data as far as the labor market, we have seen the weekly jobless claims the last couple of weeks actually tick lower. So it does imply that the labor market is maintaining strength and actually getting a little stronger. So if that's the case, then the Fed would be less likely to act moving forward.
Thank you, Dan. Have a great week.
All right. Thanks for having me, Angie.
Go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.